Hey guys, Art Decline here, Average Picker. Yeah, check it out. A new Panavice. Yeah, came in through the restore, so I think paid about $10. Ended up paying about $7 once my discount kicked in. And this is really nice for holding these locks. It works a lot better than my Junior for holding those types. So I like that. Other parts of it I don't like. It's very top heavy. It doesn't. This Panavice works on the low profile base, works great for not tipping over, not having it bolted down. This one, pretty heavy head there, so not so much. And you can see we've got Intended in there. I was hoping to get a pick on it, but after trying 2 or 3 times, a couple of times we were just interrupted by phone calls and stuff. I just couldn't get an open on video, so we'll come back to that. I thought I'd show you a couple things. I mean, since it's Stock Lock Sunday, this is a Sonico that I ordered, and I couldn't wait to get it in, and I couldn't wait to pop it in, because it was, now this was sold as a high security lock, and I was a little skeptical, just because I was like, really? And then it came in, and I felt even less so, because we've got 4 pins up here, and 3 down here, because the lack of that one is to accommodate the breakaway point. But yeah, look at that key. And yeah, it does. It has to go all the way in. And so it is actually a 7-pin lock, and it's using the front and the back of it as the whole locking mechanism. I don't know about tensioning it. I do not know if I have to tension all the way across this whole entire lock or if I can just tension from the front and get an open on it. But before anything happens with it, I've got to make some longer picks. Because even my longest pick, do I have it up here? Yeah, even my longest one, even if I manage to get it crammed all the way in, as far as I absolutely can, I mean, that's too thick to do really any picking back there, but you can see it's just not long enough, really. See, that's in past the handle. So if we bring it back to about realistically what we could expect, best I'm going to be able to do is to hit on those pins there. So yeah, gonna have to make a pick for this one. But yeah, it's really kind of neat. I like it. I got it off eBay from Key Center Sofia, I think is who this came from. It's had to come in from Bulgaria, but they're a really great person to work with. Don't know much about them. Ordered a lot of locks from them though, and they do get here. They do all arrive, and they all arrive in good working condition and stuff, and that makes me real happy. So yeah, and then I thought I would show you guys this. So I've been making challenge locks, and got some of them out to Thumper and stuff. But what do you do with challenge locks that are just a little too easy? Well, what you do is you start to put a package together, apparently for Fast Charlie, that's at least 2 weeks overdue. And there is a reason for that. So yeah, for whatever reason, some of these challenge locks just didn't quite pass the test. A few of them picked way quicker than I meant them to. They almost just fell open by accident. I think this guy, I even took the time to carve oops on him, so if I misplaced it, I would remember. This guy is just way too easy to go out. And you could send them out anyway. I mean, there's no harm in that. We all send out challenge locks that are not the absolutely most challenging of other ones we've done. It's not like something we have to top ourselves every single lock. But I started thinking as I was collecting these up, could I do something with them? And then I remembered a while back when I used to do a lot of sketching, I had done sort of this like morbid little choose your own adventure. I thought I bet I could go salvage some of that artwork, do a little bit more, and do a lock pick your own adventure. And that's what I've been putting together for Fast Charlie, and it needs to get finished and get in the mail. But my printer also ran out of ink, and I had to go get new printer cartridges, and that all just, one thing's led to another. But yeah, so basically what we have here is a set of locks. I don't know how you'd go about doing this for your standard filmings, but these represent the locks in a haunted house that you are trying to get through in order to, according to the storyline, pay off, find some hidden treasure in there some stashed away money and pay off your creditors and debtors that you owe to. So these two function as the front and the back door, and this is not to endorse picking locks you don't own or anything like that. This is for funds. That's your front and back door. Being a creepy haunted house, the basement is of course locked as well. You can see, started to label them, so that's labeled basement. There is a doorway in the basement that leads to a second half of it. And that's the one for it. And then upstairs there's 3 bedrooms, and each of the bedrooms, for whatever reason, creepy reasons, are locked. And so these are our bedroom locks. So no one challenge lock here on its own is probably too particularly hard. I think the basement lock might be the most difficult one. But it basically goes along with this little story. You can see the printer running out of ink, the red turning a little more pink. And then this is what will basically happen. These are not all the pages. I only grabbed like the first 3. But you read about the unfortunate series of events, and then it tells you what to do, right? Just like a choose your own adventure, sort of. To enter through the front door, pick lock 1, and then you turn to page 2. And then to enter through the back of the house, you would pick lock 2 and turn to page 3. So after you picked your first lock, you turn to your second page and you get a little bit more information and your next series of choices. So yeah, these were kind of test prints before I realized I needed more ink. We'll get them cut down, trimmed a little bit, and finish up the story and get it out to you fast, Charlie, I promise. But I thought I would show this to you guys just because it was kind of just a different thing than what I think we normally see. And I was like, I want to do something with these locks, even though they're not the most challenging. But again, I don't know how you do a video on it. There's no need really to pop every one of them open, I guess, and show the pins or anything. It's up to you. This is going to Fast Charlie. If it crosses by you at some point in the future, hopefully, it might, yeah, do it however you want. You know, if you just want to pick them as straight challenge locks, pick and gut, show the pins, that's great. If you want to follow it as a little story and somehow film that or not film it, go for it. And yeah, Fast Charlie, I've also got for you Return to Sender. So I pinned up that Ilko core that was 0-bitted that you had sent me. So yeah, your package is overdue, man. I know that, and I apologize. It's just one of those things. I've been busy, lazy, or out of ink. But hopefully that is going off this week into the mail. Is there anything else interesting to show you guys? I actually picked up a bunch more locks. Well, not a bunch. 6 or 7 more. From Bulgaria mostly. I should probably pick one for Stock Lock Sunday, shouldn't I? Got a Vero, got a Gerda, I think it is. Yeah, Gerda in, just the empty box. I also inadvertently won 6, 7, 8 Yale locks. So I'm going to put together a giveaway soon, and we'll probably include a couple of those. I also picked up an extra Prefer lock, which I did not mean to. So who knows what I'll do with that. But yeah, anyway, there we go. Just a little update, and maybe we will still get a Stock Lock Sunday pick out or something else. Or maybe I'll try another whack at in 10 Dead here. All right, guys, you have a good one.